All right. Looks like it's Thursday night, 7 o'clock-ish. That means it's time for Thursday Night Live at the Gun Shop. I hope everyone's had a wonderful week and had enjoying the fall weather we're getting. You know, think about it. Won't be, doesn't a few days this, I bet we see some bucks chasing some does, and we see a real productive muzzleloader season here in West Tennessee. So for all you folks who are getting up and getting fired up and ready for that, we wish you best of luck. And it looks like Mother Nature is going to help out with that. So that's a great thing. We've got a lot to cover tonight. We're going to talk about. I apologize we don't have a new shooting video up. The rain just kept us, it just shut us down for being able to get to the range and do what we wanted to do. With the next couple of videos, because we're going to have to do those. We're not going to be at the gazebo to do those. We'll have to be out on along the longer range, or we're going to be down into the down at the handgun range. And the weather has just not cooperated.
So. Derek Whitson, it's time.
It is time, brother.
Kevin Kilmoran, good evening, guys. We got, Jared Olds, Tristan Young, Keith Lynn, new guy.
Yep.
Danny Ornetta, some new faces.
Glad to have y'all.
Tom and Angel Roberts.
Nice to have you.
Nathan Smith.
Nathan.
Joe Wright, who's never wrong.
Never wrong.
I think that's it for the moment.
So, people
I had to
are getting
grab a snack. I'm sorry.
Do what?
I had to grab a snack. I'm sorry.
So, people are getting logged on. We're getting a few on. Let's go ahead and jump into some of what we're going to talk about tonight.
Tim Easton said, "Good evening, guys."
Good evening, Tim. You know, I talk about this about every week, but you can't beat this drum hard enough. You know, it seems like when we have just that Republican president, or a president that seems to lean to the 2A side of the equation, that everybody gets comfortable. And that's happened. And I don't think people are keeping up with what all's going on, because while this administration and people in it may, and I'm not necessarily about President Trump, although I think he needs to pay more attention, talking specifically about Attorney General Bondi, who many of us had huge concerns about when she was nominated because of her record in Florida. You know, she has went out now and made speeches and made statements about being the most 2A attorney general and things like this. And I wish they were true, but they're not. We are seeing the zero tolerance policy for dealers just being reformulated a little bit, repackaged, drop that name, quit talking about it, and just go do it. We're seeing like the FRT settlements. People still getting arrested for FRTs. We're seeing where at one time Attorney General Bondi was talking about the NFA being a tax and being against the, or in opposition to the Constitution and in opposition to the rights of individual people. Her latest quote is, oh, you know, a tax is just a slight inconvenience. Or a slight, no, it was a slight infringement. It's just a slight infringement.
John Miller said, "Hi guys, D3 Defense. How are my favorite Tennessee people tonight?"
Oh man, I'm fixing to throw a damn bitch fit, so
Feel free to join in.
absolutely.
It's been a long day here in Tennessee.
It has. So we'll get to Attorney General saying, oh, you know, the tax for the NFA and the NFA, it's just a slight infringement. Okay. The words she used. Now, the words our founding fathers used was this right shall not be infringed. Just a slight infringement. This right shall not be infringed. Do we see a problem? If you don't, go to the eye doctor. Because that is a chasm as wide as the gap between heaven and hell. It is.
I know.
So, guys, we can't sit back and go, we got a great president. Yes, we do.
D3, so preach it, brother.
You know? But even our great president has got people within his organization that are fighting against him. The difference between most Republicans and Democrats is one's heads, one's tails. You know, they're the flip sides of the same coin.
Sorry.
So we have to quit framing this as a political discussion and talk about it as a human rights, civil rights discussion, because that's what we're dealing with. And if this civil right can be stripped away from you, every other one can too. Remember, you have a sitting Supreme Court justice. Was it Sheila Jackson Brown? This lady who can't even write a legal brief has AI write her legal briefs. Okay? That's proven. I think she has to pay somebody to tie her shoes, or maybe she's got slip-ons. I'm not sure. She damn sure got to help somebody help her find the door. Says that this First Amendment thing, and that's what she called it, this First Amendment thing is in the way of us controlling the speech, is in the way of controlling people's speech. Well, guess what, dumbass? That's what it's there for. That's its sole purpose for being, is to put limits on the government.
D3 said, our president doesn't have gun rights at the top of his mind like gun owners do. We have to do our part to keep it at the forefront.
You're right.
Yep.
I mean, the guy just signed a peace deal in the Middle East. Who's the only other person that ever did that? Let me see. Let me think. Oh, it was Donald Trump during his first term. So I don't know.
What are you drinking tonight, Tom?
We'll say it's FAFO.
You are correct.
That may be why I'm feisty.
Maybe. He has been a little feisty today. A little fired up.
So, guys, that ties back into TFA and GOA. They are out there every day fighting, clawing, scrapping, scraping in these fights. And they have to have support. We have to support them. GOA is only as good as its members. TFA is only as good as its members.
Day 3 said everyone needs to join GOA and TFA now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Um,
We're members.
Life members
Yep.
of both.
Yes.
If there's another level, I'm gonna buy it. But they are getting out there. They're getting the work done. They're doing what needs to be done, and they're doing it with transparency on their finances and transparency to the membership.
Chris Waller said spicy. Eric First says, hey, everyone. Johnny Carter says, hey, friends.
Hey guys, glad to have y'all. You know, it looked like with the big beautiful lawsuit after they removed the tax and understand something, this $200 tax we all talk about with the NFA, okay? That was done in a reconciliation bill. That is a budget item. That can be completely done away with, changed, modified, or whatever the next time the budget's up for debate.
Yep.
Okay? That is a very fleeting, just kind of holding there by a thread kind of victory, if you want to call it that.
They could add it back in and make it.
Whatever they want to.
Exactly.
I mean, you've already had the Democrat idiot out of New York or Pennsylvania wanted to raise it to introduced a bill to raise the tax to $5,000 an item.
That's crazy.
So these things are not doom and gloom, the sky's falling. These things are what's going to happen if we don't win these fights. And if we don't win them right now, we're guaranteed to lose them later.
Yep.
So we need to be supporting the people that support us. You know, we need to be talking, right now we're getting ready for a governor's election in Tennessee. Okay? Tennessee's got some screwed up gun laws.
Day 3 said, welcome to 5K tax stamps if the Democrats have anything to do with it.
You can say hell with the whole NFA.
Yeah. Nobody's going to pay that much.
No.
I wouldn't.
No. So you talk about you talk about now you got ban via taxes. And it won't stop there.
Nope.
So if we don't stop this right now, and that's by winning this one big beautiful lawsuit, we're going to be crying like babies later. We have an opportunity. Will we take it or not? Do we care enough about our civil rights, our constitutional rights? The things God said, these are granted to you and no government can touch them. Do we care enough to stand up and fight? Or are we too busy being comfortable and just bitching and moaning at the coffee shop?
Or the gun shop.
Or the gun shop, or the barber shop, wherever. That, my friends, is up to you. And it's up to you to spread the word. Because the mainstream media is only going to spread lies and blatant lies. It's going to be no form of the truth left. So it's going to be it's up to you as an individual to decide, am I going to sit back and let this happen, or am I going to do something?
Day 3 said the First Amendment allows us to say what we want and fight for our rights. The Second Amendment ensures that doesn't change.
The Second Amendment just anchors the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
And we know now that Pam Bondi is going to fight the big, beautiful lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? She's asked for a stay. She wanted to get get the thing set aside while the government was shut down. And the courts, one court at least, has said no. You still have to file your answer to the lawsuit by November 13th. That came down today.
D3 says Tom for Tennessee governor.
No. Too big a cesspool, brother. Too big a cesspool. Said it before. I'll say it again. I don't have a thing in the world against Marsha Blackburn. Don't have a thing in the world against John Rose. I've met both of them. I have nothing but civility toward either. We've had nice civil conversations. You know, nothing negative. However, my vote in the primary will go to Monty Fritz.
He said, so somebody's got to pump out the septic tank.
And I will tell you, Monty's a better man at it than I'd ever be. If you think I get fired up, Mike, you would love to sit down and hang out with Monty for a little while. Trust me, brother. You would love it. So I'm not, trying to make political endorsements or anything. I guess maybe I just did. But what I've just did is, all I've done is told you what I'm going to do in the voting booth. And it's not because of animosity or anything toward the other two people running.
It's just you think that he would do a better job.
I have uber respect for both. There's just something about Monty that resonates with me.
He said, arrange a meeting. We'll be back in November.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think they're coming for Black Friday.
Very awesome.
You never know. We might get him down here.
Depends on how busy he
Yeah,
is.
depends on what all he's got going. And he does live up in East Tennessee, so weather might have something to do with it. And he's pretty much a family guy, so he may be Thanksgiving weekend held up with the family. But we'll see what we can do. So anyway, guys, we either got to stand or fall, and we get to make the decision. And some of it can be as simple as, man, when you're online, share stuff like this video. Go to Langley Outdoor Academy and share Braden's videos. Go over to Guns and Gadgets. Share Jared's videos, or over at GOA's X sites, or whatever it's on, and share theirs. Just hit the share button.
Kyle Petty says, hey, guys.
Hey, Kyle.
Kyle, we almost got that coffee design finished.
So, that doesn't cost you anything, but it can help a lot. So, think about that.
Got Robert Rouse in the house.
Hey, Robert. We had a little fun.
Nathan Smith said term limits.
Term limits would be a wonderful thing. It's kind of one of those things. How do you get the people that have to vote for term limits to vote to limit themselves?
I don't know.
I wished I did, though.
Yes.
Because politics was never intended to be a career.
Nope.
So anyway, guys, let's go on to some other things going on. Like I said, we know now that Bondi's going to fight the big beautiful bill. We know that she has to file. DOJ has to file an answer to the lawsuit by November 13th. So it would be sometime after that date we might could get it in front of a judge.
Kyle said that would take morals.
Well, seems to be something strangely liking.
Jason Blanton in the house.
Hey, Jason. Well, I got you. Who's going to say? Yeah. I finally got supposedly the correct buffer in the mail for your project.
You're talking to Jason, right?
Jason Blanton, to get yours fixed. So that hopefully we'll have that in your hands middle of the week. That's what I'm shooting for.
So he can come in here and pick on me.
Sure.
He does.
With Bondi going to fight this thing, it's going to be imperative right now. I think we could shake it up if people would call the DOJ.
D3 Defense said anyone that purchases a D3 gun or suppressor in November gets a TFA membership paid for by D3 Defense.
Come on, guys.
I tell you, we got one of their guns back in the office back there, and we got a shipment of suppressors in. They are, the one that matches the gun is just beautiful.
And should be having another few boxes show up.
We're excited.
I'm especially excited for that one he's doing where I sent the barrel with him. To get that gun back and get it.
I'm just excited about everything y'all have going together.
It's going to be good. I promise you it's going to be good. A lot of big changes for 2026, guys.
Jason said, hey, y'all, and thanks, Tom.
Some calls to the Washington office of the DOJ. In support of the lawsuit, and asking DOJ, hey, just, go in front of the judge, tell him you don't want to defend it. We say the plaintiff's right, please enter the judgment as such. That's important. We don't need them just to drop it. We need it to go in front of the judge for them to ask the judge to enter a judgment for the plaintiff. Because now we have a ruling on the books. We don't just have a drop case. It's been to court, it's been litigated, and it's been ruled on.
D3 said you're going to love it, by the way.
Looking forward to it. So, if you get a few extra minutes, make some phone calls. DOJ there in Washington. Burn that little blonde Barbie up. And if you want to see what's sitting back on our hands and knees, on our hands and thumbs will get us, take a deep dive into England right now. Because if the left has their way, we're probably 10 years from that. If the left could get their way, we'd be in as bad or worse shape in England in 10 years or less. And they are now under, whether it's official or not, they're under Sharia law. So what have we got that we can talk about that's fun?
I don't know. What do we have that we can talk about that's fun?
Got some cool stuff in this week. I will tell you this: tomorrow we'll be bringing out a Brown NA5, Belgium, really light wood, immaculate condition, sweet 16.
Oh, yes, that one is pretty.
Hopefully we'll be getting in the morning and putting some pictures up of it.
I will do my best.
You know, just depending on how hard we're getting hit. It's getting busier and busier, and we're loving it. Don't get us wrong,
Oh,
we
yes.
love it. Y'all just keep coming. Makes it easier for a fat boy to eat. This old fat boy likes to eat. We just got in some of the new Hornady 22 Creedmoor ammo in the 60 and 69 grain stuff. Got traded for a bunch of stuff this afternoon. Got a nice 6-inch stainless Python. Mm-hmm. Don't look like it's ever been fired.
There was someone in the shop yesterday that was asking about the 6-inch Python.
Picked up
some Canics.
Yeah, I bought a few Canics today. HKSP5.
Mm-hmm.
Nice Remington 700. Mm-hmm. A series. With the pretty BDL wood.
Chris Lawler's asking about wait times.
It's been really hard to get a handle on it.
Until they get that backlog done, which we've got several back from the ones that were done from the backlog. So I have not seen any new ones come back yet. So just keep asking and we'll keep telling.
That was what, Monday a week ago? Mm-hmm. Or this past Monday?
Monday a week ago.
So they've been reopened for what? 10 business days.
Yeah.
No, 8 business days, maybe.
But Jason said he likes the new Sasquatch coffee. He said, I like the FAFO a little bit better. I have to agree with you. FAFO is my favorite.
You know, we're getting a lot of people that's saying the Sasquatch is their favorite. And I can understand it. I still think Raptor's my favorite. But it and Sasquatch, and the Squatch blend are just, I mean, they're just really pounding it out for which one. And there's not a bad one in the bunch. I mean,
no. And just so y'all know, a lot of people think it's flavored coffee. It is not flavored coffee.
No, it's not.
A lot of the coffees out there are flavored with some sort of crap. And that's what I'm going to call it because that's what it tastes like to me.
No, this is not flavored coffees.
No. Charlie Jar said there's a nice 788 on the shelf.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're welcome, Chris.
We've just put all kinds of stuff out. I mean, like Lance and I have probably been buying or 10 guns a day, 10 or 12, maybe not, I don't know.
So many
Guns coming in the door.
coming in. There is some cool 43Xs that
Yeah, we got some
were ordered.
some really cool 43Xs you guys might like.
I'm trying to think
what else. Anyway. So, how many of you guys getting ready for muzzle loading?
Say, how many answer?
Have we got very many?
A lot of people coming and going a lot
Okay.
tonight. A lot of names I've not seen before.
I wish we could have held their interest. Okay.
John Miller's getting ready for muzzleloader season.
Oh, I know John's getting ready. That just goes without saying.
Tim Easton said he is. Charlie Jars zeroed. You should give him a minute to get that in.
I might slip out.
Just don't climb any trees.
I might slip out and see if I can do a little something. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't risk you not being here for the Black Friday sale this year.
Oh, y'all did good last year.
Yeah, but it's always good when you're here.
Well, guys, outside of my bitching, I really don't know a lot to talk about tonight. I don't really have anything cool. Just really got a lot of cool guns, but a lot of back there being in receiving right now. What?
John Miller showed met a few nice people at the range this week, told them about the show. Charlie
Great.
Jar said
Thank
Tom
you.
needs a ground blind this season. Yes, he does. Very much so.
Or y'all go out, like 3 days before I'm going to hunt and put a trampoline around my tree.
No, you just
Or one
bounce.
of those. No, or one of those things like they put at the foot of the building.
So
for stunt men to jump into.
No. No falling or jumping. You're just going to have to do the ground thing.
Yeah, I probably can. So anyway, guys, lots of cool inventory coming in. I wish we could have got more of it processed before showtime.
Yes, it's too busy today, but that's not a bad thing.
And
John Miller said keep him out of the trees. And Nathan Smith, nuclear testing thoughts. You've heard that Trump's.
I think it's not necessarily a bad idea.
And John said we need you whole.
You know, sometimes you maybe do a little saber rattling and save a war. So, you always got things like nuclear fallout. Where's this? What's going to happen with this? What's going to happen with that? But I would not say that I'm opposed to some more nuclear testing. Sometimes you might just need to show the rest of them what they've forgotten. They get a little bit of muscle and they think they got something, and then sometimes you just have to show them what it means when you really got something. But
What you tell them about our new kiosk we've got over here? It is plugged up. I'll have to unplug it.
well, we got a new kiosk over here dealing with this gas pedal company's called Black Steel. They're out of Belt Buckle, Tennessee. Basically, it replaces the slide stop on your pistol. And then when you grip your pistol, it gives you that place to put your thumb. We'll just get it like...
So they can see it.
Get that, so you're pressing down, you can press the gun down with your thumb during the string of fire. It folds, because one of the problems with these, that you've seen competitive shooters use something like this for years. Mm-hmm. But the problem was you had these big wings and they don't fit holsters.
No, they don't.
The way they've engineered this is it's spring-loaded, so it closes, so it still works with the majority of all holsters. Mm-hmm. So it's a really neat concept. Again, another Tennessee company that's trying to make well. What we've got with them right now is there's a kiosk sit here by the register where you can see the demo gun. It's got a product video and a QR code. You scan the QR code, pick out which gun you got.
You place your order from your phone.
Place your order right there from your phone, and it ships straight to your house. So, it's a pretty cool little gadget. I can see it being really useful. Mm-hmm. I can see it being really nice for some beginning shooters, especially.
And they have a ton of different colors.
Yeah, they got lots of options. So, if you're by the shop and you stop by, check out the kiosk, pick the little demo gun, the little demo thing there up, and try it, and see what you think for yourself.
And there is a little video on there to watch. We've been keeping it turned down, but if you want to listen to it, you can turn it up.
Yeah, volume button's right there.
Yep. D3 says we always need the most advanced military. It keeps the scumbags in check.
That's a fact.
Jason Blanton, if Tom climbs a tree to hunt, dress him up like the Michelin Man so he bounces. Tom doesn't bounce. No.
No, generally I just go.
Just break. Adrian Hilliard has joined us.
So, next week we're going to try to do something a little different with the show. Mm-hmm. It gets difficult for us to film from the loading bench.
Yes.
Just because the way the building is, the way the signal flows through the building, keeping connection.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
So, however, hopefully next week, I would like to do our segment from the loading bench.
We can try.
And because I've gotten a lot of phone calls, a lot of people wanting us to do a video on how to properly load 375 Raptor. So, if we can get the technical stuff to work.
If it comes down to it, we can record it and post it.
Right.
We'd like to do it live, though.
But if we can't, because that way I can answer questions.
Adrian says he's rocking in his Crocs.
That way while I'm doing it, if people got questions, we can do live interaction. If worse comes to worse, we will film it and put it up.
Right.
And just do a show on something different. Oh, yeah, one thing I forgot. This Saturday, November 1st, we will be in Jackson at the ball field, at the Diamond Jacks, or what is it now?
No, it is Rockabilly's.
Okay, whatever. Rockabilly's, the baseball stadium there in Jackson. for Outdoors Expo. I think it runs noon to 4 on Saturday. If I understand right, admission's free.
It is.
It'll be kind of in the parking lot and then in the breezeways where people are set up. So we'll be there with some WHMC custom rifles. We'll have some, probably some hunting rifles there, maybe a few shotguns and a few carry guns. We'll be doing probably streaming video, range video from some of our shoots, and answering questions and talking to folks. Or
Charlie said, "Get your minions to set up a bench right there on the counter."
do what?
Charlie Jar said, "Get your minions to set up a bench right there on the counter."
Oh no. So we'll be down there. We'll probably have we'll probably bring some coffee with us. But you know, showing off WHMC, we'll have some stuff there for sale. If you guys don't have anything going on midday there, you're in the Jackson area, you know, admission's free. I think there's several vendors lined up, and it's sponsored by Forever Communications.
Yep.
So we're going down. Hope we have a good time. Maybe some of you guys come visit with us. We will also have, if anybody wants to take Mike up on his offer with the TFA, come by. We will have membership applications.
Yep.
We will have pamphlets.
Got a couple of caps left.
And those things. So if, you know, if you come by and you can come by and order your D3 Defense can and fill out your TFA I guess application, whatever,
Yeah.
while you're there. So I hope to see some of you guys around. Of course, you can take up D3 Defense's offer coming by the shop, and then I'll have to get some more. If there's any other options that we can work with, I'll talk to Mike about that off camera. I knew he told me he had been thinking about doing this, but he just dropped it tonight, and I didn't have a warning, which is great. I love it. So, yeah, like it, share it, let everybody know about it. Come by and visit. And remember, just like always, we pray that God blesses America and God bless you.